Welcome back to the Octagon Opinions channel. In today's video, as you can see, we are going to be reacting to UFC 329. Mental card, first of all. Absolute insane card. As I'm sure we've all just seen, Conor McGregor, his legs have just given out in the first round. Guy threw like 2 kicks, 1 punch. Legs have completely gone, and both knees have just blown out. Fucked it, absolutely fucked it. All that build up just for that. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Are we surprised? Are we really surprised? Yeah, absolute stinker for McGregor. You can't blame him. You know, he's been out for 5 years. Leg obviously did not recover. All the stuff that he's been saying about his legs have been recovering. Bullshit. Guys, the card was insane. I went, what was it? I went 1 in 4 in predictions on the main card. I take no responsibility. Guys, there's something in the water in Las Vegas. Benoit Saint Denis and Paddy Pimblett. We are just going to rush through this card. Benoit Saint Denis rushes in for a takedown. I mean, genuinely, when I saw this happen, I genuinely felt like just annihilating the television when I saw this. Benoit Saint Denis, you have got blood on your hands. Not only do you have Malian blood on your hands, you have got blood on your hands. What the fuck was this guy thinking? You're gonna rush in and try double leg Paddy Pimblett. I mean, genuinely, Paddy Pimblett literally said that he was going to try and take him down, and that Paddy Pimblett would then just submit him easy as, and he did. Ladies and gentlemen, Benoit Saint Denis, is this man retarded? We do have to start asking the questions. Is Benoit Saint Denis actually retarded? What the fuck was he thinking? We move on then to the next fight down the card, Corey Sandhagen and Mario Batista. This was actually a pretty good fight. I felt Corey Sandhagen obviously gets his leg fucked in the first round, and second round he kind of comes back, wins the second round in my opinion, and then Mario Batista just, you know, sort of smudges him and just outstrikes him in the third round, and just takes the third round and wins by decision. Very fair, good win from Mario Batista. He'll be now fighting up the rankings, possibly a title shot, possibly not. It'll be interesting to see what they do with him. This is insane. This is genuinely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whoever the fuck is watching this, I feel like I've just seen 9/11 happen or something. We move on to the next fight, Brandon Royval, Loner Kavanagh. I picked Loner Kavanagh for this fight. I was wrong. Shocker. Brandon Royval gets the win in round 3 by submission, rear naked choke. Great fight, by the way. I think this gets fight of the night, obviously. It was a banger. It was a genuine banger of a fight. I think it gets fight of the night pretty easily. There were loads of other great fights on the prelims and early prelims as well, but I think this, because it's on the main card, I think that will get fight of the night. We move on to another pick that I got wrong. I obviously went with Terence the retard McKinney. Obviously, I should have foreseen that the referee would have stopped the fight with 1 second to go in the first round, just because he was a complete prick of a ref. Trust me, if you watch that fight, look at that, 4 minutes 59 seconds of round number 1, and this guy stopped the fight. No reason. Terence McKinney, although he was covering up and he was getting hit, he did not look like he was genuinely in danger. I'm genuinely baffled at that decision from that referee. Ridiculous stoppage. We move on to the prelims, where we have Nikita Krylov and Whittaker. Obviously, I picked Whittaker to win, and he did. It was an amazing fight. Whittaker looked really good at light heavyweight. You know, I think any doubts that anybody has, they're gone. You can't really have doubts anymore. He looked really good. he managed to fight his fight, keep his style, and he adapted to the heavier weight, and he finished him. I think he broke his nose or he broke his jaw. It was one of the two, and yeah, he just put an absolute clinic on Krylov. And the whole commentary team, man, I'm sick of those guys talking about, oh, well, will he make the weight, or how's he gonna, saying that he looks bad, and they were all just hyping up Krylov. That made me angry. Robert Whittaker for the win. That is what we love to see. Another fight. We move on to Gable Stevenson versus Elisha Ellison. Now, I picked Gable Stevenson. Obviously, round 1 KO. Absolutely insane performance from the diddler himself. Jones's student. He also managed to get in at least one illegal strike because you have to. But yeah, this was a great fight. Gable Stevenson showing that he does actually have incredible hands. I think we do have to give him that. His hands are crazy. For heavyweight especially. We've only seen Josh Hockett with those kind of hands. That's going to be a great fight. If they get Stevenson and Hockett to fight each other, that's a banger. We move on to Cody Garbrandt, Adrian Yanez, another fight I picked correctly. Adrian Yanez getting the first round KO TKO. He just stunned Garbrandt, to be honest. He just stunned him. And then Garbrandt was down, and he was out of it. And I think that was a genuinely good stoppage. I think it was Herb Dean who stopped that one. A genuinely good stoppage. Cody Garbrandt was obviously out of it. And yeah, really, really good performance from Adrian Yanez. Just amazing stuff all round. Another first round finish as well. Look at this. Luke Riley getting the first round TKO over Kai Kamaka III. This I wasn't so sure about, okay, because look, although Kai Kamaka was clearly kind of gone, and his legs were wobbly, he kind of didn't look like he knew where he was. If you asked him where he was, he would have said the desert. That's a Las Vegas joke, by the way. But yeah, Luke Riley gets the finish in round 1. Pretty impressive. As always, it's good to see first round finishes on the prelims. He'll be getting a nice fight up the featherweight division. And yeah, pretty good stuff from him all round. Unfortunate for Kai Kamaka III, but it was bound to happen. Let's be honest. By the way, that was the same referee who stopped the what was the other really early fight that he stopped? The King Green and Terence McKinney. Same referee who stopped them. Just saying. We move on to Tracy Cortez and Wang Kong. Now, throughout the whole fight, the commentary team was calling her Wang Tong or like Wang Dong or some shit. I don't know what her name is. I'm just going to call her Wang. As I said, Tracy Cortez, I don't think her heart is in it anymore. I genuinely don't think her heart is in it. I think she's kind of tired of it. I think she doesn't really care. And Wang Kong or Wang Tong or whatever the fuck this Wang's name is, she put absolute levels on Tracy Cortez in that fight with the leg kicks, with the striking, with the wrestling defense. It was really, really impressive, and I do genuinely think that she deserves either a title shot or a pretty good fight up the rankings now. Obviously, she was ranked number 12. But now I fully expect her to be maybe 6 or 7. Really, really good performance from Wang. We move on. Damian Penis, he gets the win. We love Penis. Penis finishes in the first round. We get a quick finish from Penis. We all love a quick finishing Penis, don't we? Regardless of that, this was a really, really good fight. Damian Penis obviously getting the KO TKO over Cesar Almeida. Another pick that I got right. I'm literally the GOAT of early prelims and prelims. Okay, don't ask me about main cards, okay, because they don't count. Prelims and early prelims, that's where the real ball knowers, that's where we really perform, right? Amazing fight, great finish for Damian Penis, and yeah, good fight overall. We move on to Farid Basharat getting the decision win over John Garza. John Garza was an unknown character just yesterday. he is now known. He genuinely put on a really, really good performance. Um, Looked amazing against a guy who is ranked 15th, by the way, in the bantamweight division. Farid Basharat, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in that fight. John Garza genuinely took the fight to him and looked better than Basharat in a lot of exchanges. Basharat, obviously, he used his knowledge and his fight IQ, and he managed to, get himself the win. He just used his experience and his, ability to kind of just get over the line. And obviously cut John Garza, and he did kind of damage him. And he did outstrike him and outgrapple him and this kind of stuff. But John Garza, his wrestling defense and his takedown defense was amazing in that fight. So big, massive shout out to John Garza. That was a great performance, even though he lost. Basharat needs to fucking fix up, man. He needs to get a finish in his next fight. Otherwise, I think he's going to end up like his brother, and he's going to be getting cut from the UFC. Because you can't be having those kind of fights. Especially against guys who are just coming in from Fury, like, come on. We move on to Ryan Gandra getting the win over Zachary Reese, another fight I picked correctly. First round KO again. This is insane, right? We have 1 round KO, then we have another round 1 KO, and then we have another round 1, and another round 1, and another round 1. Genuinely insane card. But yeah, Ryan Gandra obviously getting the win over Zachary Reese. Great knockout, TKO, whatever you want to call it. Great stuff from Ryan Gandra. Middleweight division, obviously, so he will hopefully be fine up the way. Maybe they give him a fucking. They give him whoever, Roman Dolidze possibly. Some boring cunt maybe. Aliskerov possibly. Just anybody really. That was a great finish though. And then we finally move on to the first fight of the night, the Alessandro Costa fight against Cody Durden. I always said, man, Tyler, he's the better Durden brother. He's a better fighter. Seen it in Fight Club. This was a round 2 submission win. Really impressive performance from Costa. First round as well, he was outstriking him, looked a lot better on the feet. And then second round, obviously, manages to work his way to get that submission win. Genuinely a great card. Genuinely the ending of that was worth it, staying up the entire fucking night to watch withered Conor McGregor, finish himself by throwing 2 kicks and a punch. Genuinely, think about that. He finished himself with 2 kicks and a punch. Max Holloway literally didn't have to do anything, and he won the fight. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. They shouldn't have let Conor fight. We all want to say that it was a great return fight, and Conor, he's back. The promotion, brothers and sisters. What the fuck did we just watch? We watched Benoit Saint Denis completely capitulate and lose all his brain cells. He jumped for a double leg on Paddy fucking Pimblett. First thing in the fight. Retard. I think altogether we went 10-4 on the all 3 cards. Yeah. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. Yeah. It was genuinely a really good card, amazing card. And yeah, fuck, man. I'll see you all in the next one.